What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Miss Azrael's Gaming. As you saw, we got something called a hack tool that popped up right as I finished the mini games so that we could start the next episode. If you remember from the last episode, Ash had come up with a photo. It was a satellite photo of the woods, the Dark Rise, I believe it's called. And we found the hut where Eric is supposedly at. And, you know, he's been bandaged up. The older gentleman, I forget his name, I think it was Joseph Whitmore, was taking care of him, and he said he would walk him to the edge of the forest to leave when sunrise came. We also got a message from Nemos, and we saw apparently past messages. Now we don't know, where the time for these were, but we had messages from Cleo as well as Dan. So I'm so excited because that means we're getting closer to Jake. We are one step closer because Jake gave us Nemos to help protect us, protect our phone and, to get in touch with us. So we have a new chat here. It says Hack Tools Secret Chat Engine. Secretly read along in private chat now. So it's a different way that they're obviously doing the private chat instead of having it pop up like they did in the last, the very first episode, or chapter, however, you want to say it. It would pop up there and you would spend your diamonds. So let's go ahead and click on it and see what we got. Oh, okay. So clicking on it gave it to us that way. I was going to say, because that was funny that we saw it that way because we never... they didn't do it that way the last time. So it says, unlock the secret chat now and find out what's happening behind your back. So secret achievement, 55 experience, and we're going to unlock now for free because I bought the episode pass. So let's go ahead and see what they're talking about. So it's Ash and Charlie. Ash. I'm sorry to say this, but we just got another problem. What's going on? It's a 5-5 problem. Pretty angry sitting in my living room. Uh-oh. No, you're kidding. I'm serious as can be. That is right. I forgot. Charlie as well had received a knock at his door. So it says, Layla? Layla. You were freaking joking with me. Okay, so who's Layla? What the hell does she want? Right now? Wants to know where he is. Sure. Like she has any right. She said she wanted to talk to him. So either Layla is here for Eric or Adam. And she didn't say why. No. She just said it was urgent. I'm assuming it's an ex-girlfriend. God damn it. You can tell her what's going on. You cannot tell her what's going on right now. No kidding. I only told her I don't know where Eric is, but that I was going to try and find out. Then I fled into the kitchen and sent you that message. Wow, way to handle things, Charlie. Well, whatever you do, make sure she doesn't call Eric. Charlie, did you see my message? Layla probably followed him into the kitchen. Great. She's positioned herself so that she can see what I'm doing. Want to bet she's suspecting something? Nonsense. You just tell her Eric left town for a few days. And that he'll contact her as soon as he's back. I just smiled at her. Yep, gig's up. She knows you're not Eric. Does Eric have any family outside Red Log? Yes. No. No idea. Which, good Lord, Charlie. Seriously? And even if he does, she knows them all anyway. Crap, you're right. Wait a moment. I think... Yes, do you have an idea? I think so. What is it? Leave it to me. Okay, so Charlie's offline, Ash is offline. Gonna collect our reward. Late night visitor. Okay, so Eric just missed. Great. They were talking. I'm almost positive they're referring to an ex-girlfriend, because if it was like a family member or something, I mean, granted, she would know the family outside of Redwood Pine, but I don't think they would refer to a family member like that unless like they had a, bad falling out or something. But I think it's an ex-girlfriend. And now he's messaging us privately, it looks like. Okay, so we got late night visitor. Read the secret chat between Ash and Charlie about Charlie's mysterious visitor. Okay, so Eric, hey. Hey yourself, you're online? Okay, so let's smile and wave. I thought you were resting. What are you doing? Okay, let's say, I thought you were resting. Well, that was the plan, yes. But now I'm just lying here staring at the ceiling. I mean, I've been there. When you don't feel good, you're trying to, heal up and rest and stuff like that, but, like, you don't want to be in bed or, just relax, like, reclining on something, like when you've hurt your leg or something like that, but, like, you've got nothing else to do. It can get very monotonous. Okay, so does your leg still hurt? I bet there's a lot on your mind right now. I suppose I couldn't sleep in that house either. I mean, that too. Plus, it's a stranger's home. Let's see. Let's ask him, does your leg still hurt? He said it didn't, but we'll see if it's not worth mentioning. Okay, so it does. Lying about it again, Eric. It just doesn't feel right to sleep right now. With one of my friends missing and another talking about the murderer next door. Charlie is very imaginative. We're just worried about you. You got yourself into this situation. Yeah, we're just worried about you. And I appreciate it. Usually, did I tell you that I got my own room? How big is that hut anyway? Did I tell you I found the hut? Oh my goodness. I don't know which one I want to ask. Did I tell you I found the hut? How big is this hut anyway? I mean, yeah, how big is it? Like, from the satellite image, it looked pretty large, but, well, it's a very small room. But it's enough to spend the night. Okay, so smiley face, you mean it's enough to stare at the ceiling? Well, that Whitmore guy is full of surprises. Let's see. You mean it's enough to stare at the ceiling? Yes. Wait a second. Oh God, don't let something happen while we're chatting. No matter what position I lie in, my leg keeps reminding me of my encounter with the ground. Is it getting worse? Of course, you didn't really treat it. You should really go see a doctor. Is it getting worse? I mean, he definitely needs to go see a doctor, but... No. Whitmore gave me some tablets. What kind of tablets? Please tell me you didn't take them. Did he tell you what they are? I mean, I don't think I would take something, even if I thought I knew what it was, from a stranger. So I'm going to say, please tell me you didn't take them. Could be why his leg's hurting more because he didn't. No. But he said they'd help me with the pain. Oh, so we got a premium choice option there. Can I see them? Describe them to me. I don't know anything about medicine or tablets. Okay, so can I see them? Although they should have made that symbol stand out a little bit more instead of being in the gray. Sure. Okay, Dr. Azrael. Let's get that achievement real quick. Okay, look at the picture of Whitmore's strange tablets. I mean, those don't... Now, I've seen the time release capsules like that before for pain management, but I don't know. Those don't look like any pain pills I've ever seen, to be honest. They might be antibiotics. They're probably just painkillers. Could be anything, really. I mean, it's true. They could be anything. Can't really tell from that. I don't think you should take them. Take them. What if this is a pivotal choice? I don't think I would take them. Like, maybe that's why he left the room, because he's like, okay, here you go, and he left the room, and he's waiting for these pills to knock him out. I wouldn't take them. We shouldn't take unnecessary risk. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't think you should take them, because we shouldn't take unnecessary risk. And we don't know if, like, maybe Eric could have an allergic reaction to them, you know, something like that. Okay, I'll leave them. But you should probably hide them. Can you do that? Whitmore shouldn't know you didn't take them. Yeah, I would hide them for sure. Yeah, okay. I'll put them in my pocket. That's what I was thinking. I was like, he could just put them in his pocket. Like, that would be a good place to put them. So, okay, so how exactly did it happen anyway? Does your room have a window, by the way? I don't know which one to ask. Does your room have a window? How exactly did it happen? I'm assuming that's asking about how he hurt his leg. Well, I mean, we know he slid down like a little embankment there or something. But do we need to ask him if there's a window in his room? Let's ask him, how did it happen? Honestly, I'm not really sure. When I was hiding from Whitmore, I went down that slope, and it must have happened somewhere there. Maybe I hit a branch or something. I don't know. Okay, by the way, why did you text me? Okay, so that looks like a flirty option because there's a little heart. Now, I'm definitely doing that because I do. I like Eric a lot, but I also like Jake. And I know I've had a lot of people from the first episode of the game when you could first flirt with Eric. I got like a couple comments saying that, you know, people weren't going to do that because they were afraid it might affect your relationship with Jake. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but I do know that I want to flirt with Eric because I want to get those, see where, you know, progress the story a little bit further with that and, you know, just have a little bit more to talk to Eric about. It might even open up more of his profile if we do that because you have to be friends with this person for longer to see their profile. So I'm curious what that exactly will open up. So if it does happen to screw up things with Jake, that's just even more reason for me to go back and replay the game. So let's go ahead and say, by the way, why did you text me? I mean, why me specifically? Why not one of the others? Just because I happen to be online? I mean, me, you know, why me specifically? I'm not sure I should tell you. Eric, you gotta stop this. Okay, now I don't want to know even more. Exactly. When somebody says, starts to say something, and they're like, yeah, you know, I probably shouldn't tell you. That makes me want to know even more. Okay, you can tell me everything, Eric. You know, that just made me more curious, right? Well, I guess it's up to you. I mean, okay, now I want to know even more. Don't be shy, Eric. It's just us here. I was lying here staring at the ceiling. Was thinking about tonight, about everything that happened. And then I suddenly thought of you. Oh, that's so sweet. And then before I knew it, I had my phone in my hands and checked if you were online. Oh, really? Hey, don't say that. Oh, really now? Please tell me more. And what exactly were you thinking about when you were thinking of me? Or isn't that something you want to tell me, or is that a secret? Or isn't that something you want to tell me? Thinking about me while you're lying in bed. Yeah. I'll tell you once I'm out of the woods. Oh, no, 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 no. You don't get to do that. That's not fair. Promise. Yeah, okay, deal. That's not fair. I was thinking about you earlier, too. And guess what? I'm not going to tell you either. Just I'd tell you just so you know. But of course, I won't tell you what exactly I was thinking. um, just so you know. Oh, kissy face and shrug. Okay, tell me what's the achievement. Have Eric make an unexpected confession. I mean, it wasn't really much of one. I'm just saying. There's something I'd like to discuss with you, actually. Charlie has a theory, but that can wait, really. Okay, so we'll go ahead and go with it. Charlie has a theory. He thinks Whitmore shot at him. It's probably nothing completely baseless. I mean, he thinks Whitmore shot at him. I definitely think it's baseless. I think he's just grasping at straws. I know. I checked the group chat earlier. I see. And what do you think? It fits everything we know so far. What do you think? So Whitmore shoots at him. Then he flees or whatever. In any case, he's committed a crime, maybe even murder. Only to then help me, take me to his house, and tend to my wounds. Does that really sound plausible to you? I mean, if you want to get you around for snooping, but he might just be checking whether or not he needs to get rid of you too. Not at all. I mean, it could be plausible. Might not be plausible. I mean, he could just be checking whether or not he needs to get rid of you too. I mean, that could be true. And I'm going to say that one. Like, how much do you know, Eric? That might be what he's looking for. You sound like Charlie. That's rude. I don't like you anymore. You just referred to me as Charlie. I realize that myself. Don't deflect. I don't. You sound like Charlie. I do not. Once an idea has a hold of Charlie, there's not much room in his head for more. You shouldn't pay him too much attention. That's just the way he is. I notice that's not necessarily a bad thing. Actually, I like that about him. I mean, yeah, I I noticed that for sure. By the way, where's Whitmore right now? Okay, then see you later. Let's ask about Whitmore. No idea. Somewhere in the house. Do you think he might have locked you in? What if he left? I'm sure he probably would have heard him. Let's ask if he thinks he locked him in. Oh my god, what if he did? Why should he? Because he doesn't want you snooping around his house? Because he has something to hide? I've just got this feeling. I don't know if I necessarily have a feeling. He is still kind of sus to me. I feel like Whitmore is, but I feel like he's not the bad guy. He's just a very sus individual. I mean, maybe because he doesn't want you to snoop around his house. Let's go with that one. And you think he'd lock me in to prevent that? If I were you, I'd check straight away. Just go and check for yourself. I mean, I would check. If you can get up. I'll go to the door. Thanks, but be quiet. Don't say anything. Okay, we'll say thanks. Okay. Not locked. Okay, well, that's a good sign. As for your first question... Ooh, I was wondering if we were going to get a video. Okay, Goosebumps. Watch the video that Eric secretly filmed in Whitmore's hut for you. That sounds kind of creepy, but let's watch it. Oh, he's by the door with his hunting rifle. It's like he expects something to be out there. Interesting. He knows something. Okay, so we got another special path. So unlock special path. What's he doing? That's kind of creepy. Is there anything out there? Yeah, I mean, is there something out there? Like, he's legitimately posted at that door. Just the forest. It's like he thinks or knows there's something out there. It seems to me like there's something out there that he can see or know. It's more like he's expecting to see something in the darkness, in the shadow of the trees. Wait. Why does it seem so familiar? Because we already talked about this. Adam said that, or probably just from the movie or something. Adam said that. He said something about in the shadows of the trees. It was in that video, like the video call. Those were exactly his words just before he disappeared. I don't think it means anything. I mean, those were his exact words. Yes, you're right. But why did he say that? Do you remember the context? He said he saw something coming, not at all. Yes, he said his car was there. He didn't say that. Yeah, he said he saw something in the shadow of the trees, like right on the edge of the forest, I believe is what he had said. Something in the forest, there was someone there just before he called me. It might have been before he called us, but I'm not sure. So I would say something in the forest. Just the thought sends a chill down my spine. He seemed to be pretty agitated, but that's all he said about it. I mean, yeah, it was a little creepy. But didn't he doubt himself immediately? You're right. No, he was sure. Oh goodness, I can't entirely remember, but I think he was like positive. No, I think he was sure that he saw something. I might be getting things mixed up. I mean, I could be too, so. That was quite a while ago. To be honest, I'm having difficulties concentrating right now. Yeah, lack of sleep would do that to you. Yeah, I've noticed. I mean, yeah, lack of sleep will do that. You should get some rest. Try sleeping a bit more. Yeah, get some rest. We'll talk about this another time. You need it. We've got time for this later. Yeah, you need it. Okay. Okay, so you let me know when you set off. You've got a long and arduous way ahead of you tomorrow, so let me know when you set off. Of course. Okay, Eric is offline. Oh, goody, more mini games. All right, everyone, I'm going to go ahead, finish these mini games, and I will bring you all back in. All right, so we just got through this, set up mini games again, and Eric has messaged us once again. Okay, so Azrael. I just heard something. What? Okay. Well, what did you hear? Can you describe it? Where did it come from? Well, not really. I only half noticed it because it woke me up. But it was as if something hit my window. Don't start making me worried. Oh, great, that doesn't sound good. Are you sure? Yeah, I mean, if you were asleep, it is possible maybe you just kind of one of those half awake, half asleep type things and you think you hear something, but don't start making me worry. Maybe you had a bad dream. It might just be your nerves. I mean, maybe it's from a bad dream. Get those all the time. I mean, that's possible, right? Boy, the things I've dreamed. I mean, I have had a lot of weird dreams in my lifetime, so we're just going to say that one. You'd call me crazy if you knew half of them. We could sit here for weeks. It wasn't a dream. Believe me, it was completely real. Okay, well, it's still going on. Do you want to tell the others? Okay, then what do we do now? Maybe you should tell Whitmore. Okay, let's look at this rationally. Okay, so let's go with, okay, what do we do now? There. Did you record it? There it was again. Okay, so he's calling. Turn it up a little.
Move! What's this alarm?
What is going on?
his room. What was that alarm?
Don't go outside.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go outside either. What in the world? Like, is there a creature out there? Did you see that? Yes, of course. I almost dropped my phone. What the hell was that? Like, literally, what is going on right now? I have no idea whatsoever. I've never seen anything like it. Did you hear the alarm? Okay, so, Eric, that alarm almost made me deaf. Yes, of course. How could I not? Yeah, of course I heard it. Wait, I have to check if he really left. Oh, so he left the hut? I still can't believe what happened. So obviously whatever he was looking out for showed up. Whitmore's actually gone. He must have gone into the woods. I mean, well, he did tell you to stay there. So obviously whatever set off that alarm, he's going after. But what is he going to do? Did you see? He was armed. He's going after something. I saw. He was panicking. Did you see? Yeah, he was beside himself. Of course, it was impossible to miss. You should have seen me. I mean, yeah, he was beside himself. And in any case, what the hell does he have an alarm like that? Dude, this is the time when he left to go after whatever that was. You start searching the house and see if you can find something. Like that little room he went into and shut the door. That's what you go into and check that place out. Don't ask me, maybe. Okay, let's say maybe, because that usually gives us a little something. He wants to protect himself from something. That was the reason why he only wanted to leave Darkrise after dawn. Actually, I can't think of a good reason. Well, it's obvious he's protecting himself or something, but it could very well be that was the reason why he only wanted to leave Darkrise at dawn. I mean, Darkrise does sound like a very vampire place, if you ask me. Maybe we need Sam and Dean. Maybe. See, even Eric agrees we need Sam and Dean. I have to find out what that was. Be right back. Can't we just ask Whitmore? Just make sure you don't set the alarm off too. Wait, how exactly are you going to do that? Yeah, what's your plan there, Eric? You can barely move around. Honestly, I have no idea. But I would for sure... So Eric's offline. I would for sure search the cabin. All right, everyone, we're going to go ahead and end it there. I know, another cliffhanger. I'm probably driving you all nuts, but I think it's a perfect place to stop right now because who knows what that alarm meant. I have no clue at all, but at least we know that Eric's safe. Whitmore, there's obviously something going on, and I don't think it has anything to do with, like, he hurt Adam. I think whatever was in the woods, he's defending against, and maybe, like, he's the reason the fence is up there, and that's why he lives there, and maybe he did see Adam, and he was out looking for him, like he happened to run into Eric, in order to save him and get him away from whatever is in the woods. And obviously that is the reason that the fence was up. So let me know in the comments down below, like, what are your theories? What do you think set off that alarm? You know, do you think, like, Whitmore's in on the disappearance of Adam? Or do you think maybe he was searching for Adam? And I think that might have been why he was kind of shocked, because maybe he wasn't expecting to see Eric, and now there's these two guys who have been in the woods, you know, that's behind a fence for some reason. And then what's the whole reason behind Adam even being there? Like, what did Adam see or knows about that he needed to go farther into those woods? So I would just love to see your theories and your thoughts on this. And I'm looking forward to jumping back into the game. So please leave me a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Bye.